Hi, Duck. So we're back doing more nails. Obviously, this is a nail channel. If you're here, don't forget to subscribe. And everything I use today will be listed below. We have got in the hot seat today one of my biggest followers, customers. I don't. She's a nail tech duck. She buys everything that's got Kirsty Meakin on, and I love her to bits. She's so lovely. She's done lots of courses with me as well. It is Joe Marsh duck. Come on. These nails that she's got on, we filled. Now Joe had these done. Ooh, how long ago?
17th.
February the 17th. She's filled them once herself. I've filled them today. I mean, look, they still look Bobby Dazzlers, don't they? They look bloody lovely. So, we're going to change it up. We're going to change the design using gel polish. So, come along for the ride. Right, so I'm going to wipe over with clean up solution so we can make them nice and clean. And then I'm going to pop my gloves on. I burnt my hand last night. I burnt it all here.
What were you doing?
Cooking.
Really?
I mean, can you see it? Can you see how it's a little bit lumpy bumpy and red there? Do you know them? You put your chicken in a bag.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mexican dead night. I fully recommend it. I don't know what brand it is, but you know, you cook in the bag things.
Like the Maggie brand.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure other bags are available.
Yes.
But yes, I burnt myself right by my tattoo. So you might notice. Out up, Joe has been fully branded. I wanted to slap it then.
Yeah, please don't slap
I'm not
it.
going to slap it because this has been done this morning.
This morning.
This morning.
I didn't realise you'd got it done this
Yes.
morning.
Yeah.
And you said it
Fresh.
was new.
Fresh out of the thing.
We now have matching tapes.
We have matching tattoos, but mine is very dehydrated and slightly burned. Yours is a little bit bigger. I feel like you just want to go one better, don't you? You just want to go one better and have it bigger. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I need more of them now.
All or nothing.
Yeah, look at that. I absolutely love it. That is full-on dedication for you right there. So if anybody else has the Kirsty Meakin logo, because as a tattoo, it's just bloody lovely. If you watch my live that I did with Faye on Instagram, the latest one, where we do like quite a simple design. It's like the colours that we use are like a pastel rainbow. Have a little look at that video, because I show you the original drawing that I did for the logo.
Yes.
And then you can kind of see how, originally it looked just like a tattoo, really. Because clearly it was going to happen.
Yes.
And you've done it, and I'm dead proud of you. I think it's amazing that you've done that. I honestly do. So we're going to base coat these. We're base coating them because we want maximum adhesion. Thin coat. Now, make sure you don't touch the cuticle with this base coat, because if you do, gel will go where gel has been, and it will be a nightmare when you put on your colour. You want it super thin. Look how much I'm splaying the brush. There's hardly anything on the brush. Hardly any product, but look how far it goes. It goes so far. And we're going to keep using the same brush until it completely runs out. We're not going to re-dip the brush into the bottle. We're going to keep going because we want a very thin application. So you want to treat this like if you're doing makeup and you put a primer on first, this is what your base coat is. Yeah, so if you always want to kind of use a primer when you do makeup, that's what your base coat is. Hopefully that helps newbie nail techs understand why we put the base coat on first. And look, I am still going with the same brush. So this base coat will last you like so long.
Forever.
Forever.
And ever, and ever, and ever.
I'm sure Joe will tell you because Joe uses all the Kirsty Meakin range of, you know,
course.
with it being branded and all. But yeah, it'll last a long, 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 long time. Pop me those in the lamp for me. Thank you. Don't knock them as you go in.
Yeah, it's not.
Right, next colour is number 35, which is, I think it's Lilly. Could be Abby. They both say similar.
Yeah, I can't remember.
You mean you don't know?
No,
Fallen at the first hurdle.
I don't. Ask me other colours.
When we went to eat, when Kirsty first came to Hartlepool, we went to eat at my old restaurant, which was a tapas spot.
Yeah.
And I hadn't worked there since 2009. All the dishes are numbered.
Like in the Chinese.
Still remember
Yeah.
them all.
Wow.
We were testing you, weren't we? We were testing
I
him.
can still remember all of the numbers.
I know most of the colours by name.
By name.
I mean, number 13. I know it's a red, but I don't know the name because the sticker come off the bottom.
Jessica Rabbit.
So what is number 35?
Now you ask. Good job I've got the stock woven at the moment.
Yeah.
Because I'm...
Little 35.
It is Lilly.
There you go.
Ah, it is Lilly. So this gel polish is named after my middle sister. She is 19. You've probably seen it on the channel and seen me do nails for her before. She is a full-on diva. She actually came round the other day and helped me sort out my floordrobe. Anybody else got a floordrobe?
Yep. I
Isaac
had one of
does.
those.
Yeah.
Isaac has a floordrobe.
Yeah, the best kind of wardrobes are floordrobes.
He threatened to move out the other day. Because I asked him to tidy his floordrobe. He's like, Isaac's going to run away. Alright, okay. I said, go on then. Off you pop.
So you come back. I remember doing that as a child. And I got this little old-fashioned suitcase, like a little white, beautiful suitcase. And it wasn't a suitcase really, it was more of a vanity case, but it was white with like gold clasps. I absolutely loved it. So I packed up my little bag with my doll and my doll's clothes, none of mine. And I said I was leaving, I'd had enough, and my mum was like, go on then, off you pop. So I walked to the top of the street, and then I was like, yeah, I'm going to go home now. I went back home. So we're going to do 2 coats of this colour, and we're going to cure between each layer.
But I bet it felt like a proper adventure.
Oh, going to the top of the street.
Yeah.
I was like,
I've been gone for ages.
I felt like I had, but
Exactly.
I soon got bored.
Because when you're younger, everything just seems longer.
Yeah, and bigger.
Years felt like... A year felt like years, and now
Yeah,
it feels like 5 minutes.
it does. Right, so I'm going to show you a new product. This is called Lilly Long Legs. It's you've been asking for it. You've been asking for a longer liner brush.
Exciting.
So that's what we're going to use today. I've not prepped this brush yet. I'm going to clean it with clean up solution. Just to make sure we've taken off any of the seal for the brush. Oh, you see that?
Yeah,
Oh, squeaky clean.
not for long.
Squeaky clean. Yeah, not for long. Because we're going to use the colour Void.
The best black in the world.
It is the best black in the world. I think I need some more. I'm getting to the dregs. So we're going to pull. Do you want me to move for 2 seconds? We're going to pull through almost right to the stock end of the brush. So can you see? You're just not touching the very, very stock end, because we want to get the majority of the length. Pull that through, and by pulling it through, you'll disperse the product evenly. That makes sense? then this is where I get scared. We're going to go for it now. We're going to do straight line and lower the brush and go down. Like that. We're going to go into slide P. And lay the brush down. So when I say lay the brush down, can you see from that side angle? I'm laying the brush down and then the brush does the work for you. Does that make sense, guys?
That might make my my life a bit easier with my shakes.
Yeah, you need to stay super still as well.
Sorry.
Okay, so we've got our little shape. That's a little V shape. And that'll take a while to fill in with that, so we're going to use a different brush.
Yeah, it's handy for some things, not for everything.
Not for everything. I'm going to use the Meako Aqua brush because it is wider. It'll hold more product.
Isn't Meako named after Lilly as well?
Oh my god, it is. We're using everything to do with my sister. She's going to ask for commission.
The colour, the brush, the other brush.
Yeah, all are related to my sister. They're all named in some way. Something to do with Lilly. And Lilly is actually named after my nan. My late nan. I'm just going to pour this through because I don't want to use too big of a brush on the very tip. I kind of want to go like into like a V. Messy Nessie brush, which is shorter. And because it's shorter, you get loads of control and we can get this sharp at the cuticle.
Messiness is my favourite brush.
It's so good, isn't it? Pop that in. It's so good because it's so tiny.
I have spares sat in my drawer.
I had a client the other day in and she was saying she uses the Kirsty Meakin range and she says she loves the Messy Nessie brush, and I said to her, yeah, but it's only got about six hairs on it. I said, about as many eyelashes that you have on at the minute, because she got like, do you know when you've had the full eyelashes on, you're waiting for them all to fall off, the extensions?
Yeah.
The lash extensions. She got about 3 on each side. And I'm sure Sarah won't mind me saying it. She nearly had a white week. So we're going to do this on all of the nails. So we're going to start at the top. Lay the brush down, come to the middle first of all, and then you've got room to adjust your V shape. So we're going to go slightly wider at the bottom. I don't want it too skinny because this tip's not a stiletto, it has a rounded edge. So did you hear a white? Did you hear what I said then? She nearly had a white wee.
No, what is that? You confused with it. You were laughing and I was like, I don't know what that is.
I don't know either.
Is this a stalky thing?
No, I just got it.
Right, so she says to me, because it was like, she's met me before, but she absolutely like loves us and loves the channel and everything. And she was like, her husband said to her, did you have a white wee when you saw Kirsty?
I don't understand why it's white. What? I feel like the dumb one in the room here at the moment.
Yeah.
And most of the time I am the dumb one in the room at the moment, but you know.
So then I was in stitches and her husband calls me Big Meeks. He came in and he was like, "You right, Big Meeks?" I was like, yeah.
Is he shocked at your height then?
Shocked at how short I am. But I'm Big Meeks.
Yeah, you're big in a chair.
When they watch me, because she watches me with her son as well. Her son loves watching the channel. And she says, they just go, oh, you're watching Big Meeks?
Oh. I remember the first time I met you, stood in the hotels, I was about to check out. I was like, you're smaller than I thought you were.
Everybody says that. Pop that in.
They were my first words to you in person.
Everybody says it. They're like, you're actually really small. I'm like, yeah.
Good things come in small packages.
So we're going to use the Glossy top coat. So this is a no wipe top coat. There'll be no sticky layer. This is going to seal this design. But we are not finished. Don't be thinking, oh, that's quite simple. And it is simple. And it's made a lot easier because of the brush. So if you want to do like straight lines, you could even do like a single straight line down the centre of a nail. And the simplicity of it and the preciseness of that design looks gorgeous. But you need the right tool to do that with. And the Lilly long legs brush will do that for you. So you'll notice I'm making sure I'm capping the edge with product as well. So I'm letting that brush run to the sides and kick over the very tip.
How long are face nails at the minute?
Phase nails at the minute are probably a little bit shorter than yours. So they are quite, they're nice.
Just getting back to it.
I think we're like, slowly
Got to grow
teasing
back
it
into them.
back into the big long ass nails.
Yes.
It's not the same without the big long ass nails as the... I mean, we've got Georgia. Georgia will have 10-foot long nails if I want to put them on her. She'd let me do pretty much anything.
I'm growing into these.
You've been growing into these since February.
Yes. We started off at number 3 on the now form.
Is that what it was? Yeah.
Yeah.
Shall we put the form on in a minute and see what they've gone to?
Yeah.
Pop me those in the lamp. So we're going to take a sculpting form. So this is where the contact area is for a sculpting form, yeah? That's going to make contact with the natural nail. Yeah? Mm-hmm. And what we're going to do is we're going to place this form on here. Right there. And then we're going to cut. They're so sticky.
They are. That's why they get stuck to clients' fingers.
They get stuck to mine, they're so sticky. Right, and let's just cut those little bits off there.
So measuring tape.
And now we have a measuring tape. So if you've got a client and you're like, you don't know, they are unsure of how long they want their nails, what you can do is place that on. And you can go, do you want to go to a number 12?
Yeah, no.
Or do you want to go like, if they want to go.
What
Obviously,
number are we at?
we're at the minute, we are at, just by the 4.
Oh, we've got upper size. That's
Yeah,
good.
so we've gone up a size, but they were about a 5 before I
reckon so.
filed them down for you. Yeah.
Because we've took length off for definite.
Yeah, so if you've got a client and you're like, how long do you want them? And they go, I don't know, like, short. Or they go, long. And their long might be different than your long.
Yes.
Told me you wanted them long, I'd be going like all the way up here. But some people's long is probably to number 3. So if you put this onto your metal file and you can go, how long do you want to go? Yeah? And even if
That's
you're
really
tipping,
clever.
even if you're doing tips, you can still do this. So obviously I'm doing clients again, and this is one problem I found that I was coming across. I'd ask them how long they want to go, and it was either like, if you've got tips on, you take the tip cutter, you're like, you know, here, where about. It's much easier to just go,
Yeah.
how long? Even when you put a tip on, you know that they said they wanted to go to a number 3, and you can take that down to a number 3.
Smart.
But it's perfect for sculpting forms, obviously.
Yes, because I don't use tips.
You're a sculpting kind of gal.
I am. It's your fault.
Oh, it's just lovely there, that's fine. Right, just going to buff these, and I know you're probably thinking, why? Because there's more to come. So all I'm going to do is remove the shine. I needed this nail to be sealed by the top coat. Just going to remove the shine. Now, if you are like scared of buffing a nail like this because you think you're going to touch the colour, you can always double top coat, and then you're not going to like, you like, it's your comfort blanket. You put 2 on, you can buff away, and you know you're not going to touch the colour. So we're going to do that on all of the nails. We're going to wipe over with clean up solution. Get rid of the dust. Right, next step is we're going to get void. And we're going to use Lilly liner brush, which is our shorter liner brush. And we're going to come across the nail. Random, the more random the better. So a bit of a swooshy kind of thing. We're going to do them all a little bit different. Just marked out my starting point there. Try not let your fingers touch me.
Oh, my bad.
Is it weird getting your nails done, Joe, and watching the video at the same time?
Yeah. I'm watching the video more than looking at Kirsty, so this is why I don't know what my nails are doing.
So it makes you feel like you're just watching a video
Yeah, I'm just at home.
with somebody holding your hand.
I'm no good at relaxing.
No, Sherlock.
No. I think I'm better when it's not filing.
Oh yeah, you're a bit tense with the old filing.
I guess it's because I'm just used to doing it myself. Mm-hmm. It's a bit like being a passenger in a car.
Yeah.
Makes me nervous.
Does it?
Yeah, I'm alright if I'm in control.
You got to be in control of the car.
Yeah. Might be a bit of a control freak. I mean, when we went in the Mustang,
Yeah.
when you were going, not breaking the law, but, you know, just putting your foot down a little bit,
Yeah.
Darren was looking at me as if to say, "You scared, babe?" Because he knows exactly what I'm like in a car. If I'm not the one in control.
You weren't scared when I was driving, were you?
No, I was alright, actually. But maybe that's because I was in the back, squeezed against the, you know,
The ceiling.
yeah.
You managed to get in the back of that car?
Just. I had to lean to the side because I'm so tall. But there weren't no way Darren was getting in the back of that car.
Yeah, it's made for short people, Mustangers.
But Darren's shorter than me. He's just claustrophobic.
I've got there's a car that I want.
Is it the Mazda?
I love the Mazda. Still really, really want an R3.
Yeah.
Luckily that's got suicide doors, so they open the other way.
Yeah.
And you can get in there fairly easily. It's not too bad getting in. But I have been looking at all Porsche 911s as well.
Have you?
Yeah. like 2000 to 2008 ones.
Yeah.
You can pick them up for about.
I was going to say they're not that expensive, are they? No.
No. But I do love them. I always have done. So it's either if I can't get myself an R3 that I want, possibly one of them. When I'm rich, by the way, this isn't when I'm...
Yeah.
Because I am, like,
Bro.
can't really afford one at the moment.
So, Jo has on her drive a space for herself and a space for a husband, I think. And they've got little plaques on the ground. It's in the actual cement. It's engraved in the stone. They look mint. Would you like to just tell everybody what your plaque says for each of them?
Really?
Yeah.
I'll tell you mine. Mine says bitch.
Yeah. So you've got bitch, and then you've got one that says C-U-N-T.
Yes, that's correct.
Oh my god.
So that's what it
That's my
says.
husband's favourite word.
Then we're going to use some gummy jelly. So it's a thick viscosity gel.
Gummy jelly.
Gummy jelly.
I've never heard of this.
This is from Max Estrada. So we're going to scoop some of that out with our spatula. So it's like, look.
Yeah.
And it takes a good time to self-level. It doesn't self-level really until it's been sat there for about 5 million hours. So that's the kind of gel that you need. So we're going to scoop some of that up. And we're going to guide this onto our little slither of the black. So right on top of the little slither, and we're going to create some height and texture with the gummy jelly.
Another texture now. It doesn't feel right if I don't have texture on my nails.
You like to play with the texture, don't you, Joe?
Yeah.
We're going to flash cure.
The most handiest little lamp in the world.
The most handiest little lamp in the world, it really is.
So that's actually really good for doing disabled people's hands as well. Those that
Yeah.
can't, they have to have their fingers done one at a time.
Mm.
Otherwise, because they can't put their hand in the lamp.
Yeah, that's a very good point to make.
Because I have a client that I do one at a time. And without your little lamp like that, she wouldn't be able to have her nails done.
Oh, so I've done another little sliver to create a little bit of height on one side.
I'm going to be fiddling with these for ages, ain't I?
Mm-hmm. So a little bit more there and a little bit more here. So can you see how we've got so we've got a bit of height here, we've got a bit of height here. Yeah? So that's what we're going to do. It's kind of like a ribbon, like a folded ribbon. So we're going to do this on all of these nails. So lay down your first sort of coat. And if you do that first, you kind of know you've covered the black. It's much easier to do it this way.
Could you do this with your Aqua Gel?
You could do this with Aqua Gel, but I would mix a little bit of top coat into it. We have done that kind of thing before.
So that it's got no white finish.
So I'm going to wipe over, take off the sticky layer, because this is very sticky. Right, so we're going to use the top coat. So this is the Kirsty Meakin top coat. We're going to go over this product now, very thinly.
So is that cured matte?
I've just wiped the sticky layer off and it goes matte.
Right, okay.
Which it does look kind of cool.
It
Does look nice, Matt, doesn't it?
Mm.
It's like, so you could leave it like that. That's like a whole different design. But we're going for something else today. I'm going to flash cure that and move on to the next next one. I'm flash curing it so it doesn't move and it doesn't like fall into those recesses that we've created too much. That's another reason we need it nice and thin. Right, when you pop me those in for full cure, you could leave them like that. They look pretty cool, don't they? But obviously we're not going to do that. We're going to add some chrome. So this is from the nail brand. It's her colour. Oh, what's the colour? Oh, it's on here. Daffodil. Daffodil.
I like that brush. Got it for Pro Beauty.
Ooh, I like. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's pretty.
That is cool. That is so cool. That is very cool.
I love chrome powder. Or pigment, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, it gets everywhere though, doesn't it? So we buffed the surface of the nail. And when we buffed it, there's a reason we buffed it, because chrome won't stick to a buffed nail.
You need a lot of patience and practice with chrome.
Yeah. It's like you either love it or hate it.
And you need a top coat that you can contaminate.
Yes.
I have a top coat with a little bit black gel polish on the top of the lid, so I know that's my contaminated
Yes.
top coat, because I cannot be risking.
Ruining a top coat.
Yeah, one at a time, that's it. For the glitters and chromes and stuff. Because the last thing you want is to be doing a nice plain coloured nail. And then you get chrome bits, particles when you top coat.
Definitely need a separate top coat for your chrome.
Yeah. Because you know me, I have to have stocks of certain things. I have stocks of base coat, matte top coat, gloss top coat, and I have stocks of black and white. Because, you know, I use them all the time.
Just put me that in.
Does she have a middle name? Faye?
We call her Faye, Lisa Faye.
Oh, these look so cool.
They are pretty.
These are like proper my kind of nails, these are. I am loving them so much. And obviously you could put like any chrome on, any kind
Purple
of colour.
chrome would look like a dark
It
purple.
also looks sort of any shape as well.
Yeah. Because I've kind of created like little folds, and that was sort of what I wanted. I wanted it to look like sort of fabric swooshing across the nail.
And I've got my texture.
And you've got
Win-win.
your texture that you like to help your anxiety.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah.
That's what my mum's cooking today. Roast chicken.
Alright, I've got a little bit of top coat here, but I just want to run over some of the sort of high parts of
Chrome.
those sort of shapes. Sorry. Put that in.
So is the chrome like the gel polish? Do 2 coats, you get the true colour.
Yes.
Interesting. Because most people just do one.
You can do one, but if you watch my video on chrome,
I've probably seen it and forgot.
it gives you a good explanation about, you know, making it long lasting and stuff.
You see the
Yeah, I
difference.
suppose
in
if you knock it,
got back up.
then you've got like a double layer of it, haven't you?
Yeah.
And it also just intensifies,
Yeah.
fills in any gaps.
Tell you what, Adam, you need to start doing nails with everything that you know.
Could you imagine?
I know, I've
I've
seen
seen that video of you trying to do Kirsty's nails.
Have you seen the videos on my channel though?
No.
Sitting in that chair, well, not that chair, but that place.
No.
Five videos of me
trying to do nails.
It was the first
Am I going back in?
time.
Yeah.
20.
Can do the 10.
First time I've ever picked up a brush, and I did, and I was drinking as well. I had several pints of lager. Several pints of lager. And I was howling at myself. Like, you've got to watch it. Just for a laugh.
Oh my god. And then what we're going to do is you're going to take base coat.
Boost.
Base. And I know you might think this is long-winded, but this is for longevity. We're going to use the Meako Aqua into the base coat. And we're going to base coat over the top of the chrome. And this is going to help the chrome stay on for longer. So I'm just making sure there's no little particles on the rest of the nail. And then we're going to top coat.
You could leave it matte as well, couldn't you? It'd look
You
good.
could leave it matte, but I'm going to gloss.
Yeah, I like gloss.
I mean, we could matte the other bits maybe, but...
Yeah, I like gloss anyway.
You like gloss?
I love gloss. It's not often I have a matte now, but that's just me. I think your black looks very elegant. I don't know why, I think it's the shine that it gives.
Probably. The black on the nails.
Yeah, even at all black now, with your black, it looks extremely elegant.
It's because it's so black.
Yeah.
Like my soul.
And shiny.
And shiny. Like my soul.
A shiny soul.
Black shiny soul. Oh, I do like, I don't think they need any crystals.
If you don't think
I don't think they need it at all. I think they look cool.
Yeah. And I've got texture.
You've
Normally
got
I
texture.
only like crystals for the texture.
Yeah.
So I've got this.
Let's put some cuticle oil on. Are you just having a feel?
Yeah.
Oh, do you feel satisfied? Yeah.
And you know, once you've done one, you've got to do all 5. That feels nice too after having your nails done.
Yeah. Just rub that in. Get rid of the excess off your nails.
So pretty.
They look so cool. Don't they?
Yes.
Oh, they feel nice.
You're making me jealous.
They feel so nice. I love them.
So I can play all the time. It's fine.
New nails and new tattoo. How bloody lovely. What a day, what a day. So there you are, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all the shebang. Everything I've used today will be listed below with discount codes and all that. And I'll see you in the next video. Ta-ra, duck!
I'll never forget when my client made me mix like 100,000 glitters together.
Is her name Faye?
No. Her name's Lisa.
Don't worry, I'm going to a bottom. You don't want to start straight away.
They can see it.
They will see it. They will see it. Oh, they can. They can look at.
What? I'm lost.
No, you'll see. I'll tell you in a minute. I'll tell you in a minute.